through it. Being a marketing agency, I think I was doing it naturally, but all right, I'm going to do this book, even though I might be scared of success, or I might, whatever, I get past that. But now we need to think about the branding part, okay, the positioning part, and how is this going to help facilitate and outline a better image, a better explanation of what we do and what we bring to the world. Tell us some good thought processes or a framework to kind of work through that to start to nail that better.
Right. Well, okay. So we see this a lot. People will come in with an unclear idea of who they are in the world, and they try and use the book to brand themselves. I would not recommend that necessarily. It's not the optimal way to do it. For most people, who if you are confused about your brand and your offering and your value, you're better off finding a really good branding person and working that out first. And it shouldn't take long. A couple of days in a room and a whiteboard with a good person is usually enough, right? Now, if you're kind of clear, but you've never articulated it precisely, then our process actually will work really well. But if you're genuinely unclear, like, I don't know what I should call my company, or I don't know what value I provide, then starting with a book will get you there, but it's a rough, long road to get there, right? But if you have a general idea, then really we call it positioning in books, which is basically the same thing as marketing. And so positioning is really asking three questions. What do I want to get from this book? What do I want to get from me? Who needs to read it in order for me to get it? And why are they going to care about the book, right? So a simple example. If I want to be considered a thought leader in the plumbing supply space and get a lot of clients who are plumbers, then who needs to read it are plumbers and people who follow the plumbing supply space, right?
Right.
And why are they going to care? Well, I better write something that gives them knowledge on how to solve a problem or create a transformation they want. I have no idea what that would be because I made up plumbing supply. I don't know anything about that.
That's where I was going to go.
All right, I'm sure there's lots of things that they could do to improve their business. Like just off the top of my head, my guess is the plumbing supply business is 10 to 20 years behind like internet tech businesses, and they could probably update really well and save a lot of money and do things way faster and whatever. And so like if you know how to do that, then you could write an amazing book that would serve them, and then they're all going to come to you.